I don't think this was one of my best ideas. I'm outside and it's starting to rain with my laptop exposed, so let's see how long before it fries. I wanted to talk about the decisions we make every day as business owners, the paths that we take. I keep talking to construction business owners, and everyone, I mean, absolutely everyone says, Leo, my business is different. My business, my city, the work that we do some special work, we are different. So for 40 years, I've been hearing that we are different. So no matter what state, what province, what country we're talking about, the construction industry. I always hear, Leo, you don't understand, we are different here. So if we are different everywhere we go, doesn't that make us all the same? And sorry, can't seem to turn this freaking thing off. So if we are all different, doesn't that make us the same? So I was speaking to three different people this morning, and the reason why I'm asking this question is tonight we have a live chat on one of the groups, and I want to talk to these are, I want to do like a beer chat with like you would have with your buddies at the bar or the coffee shop or after work, or you know a chat with other business owners to see, if we can get 50 different people to say, yeah, my business is different and here's why. But I'm going to guess that we're not going to get 50 different people with 50 different stories. We're going to get, two or three people with very, slightly different stories. For an example, I spoke with a gentleman who's running a construction business, actually a handyman business now, but he used to do a couple of $1 million a year, used to have, employees, and now he's back to working with his hands. So if we're all in the construction industry and we have, 10 different paths or 20 different paths or 50 different paths, then how is it that 90% end up in the same path, right? Working with your hands. And if you notice, there's no calluses on these hands. So yeah, I'm very proud of the fact that I do not work with my hands. I don't even do anything around the house or the cottage. I hire people, I create employment, and I allow them to do what they're good at. So yeah, I'm very proud of the fact. Some people try to corner me on Facebook groups saying, well, this guy doesn't, have a clue what happens on the job site. You're right. I don't give a shit what happens on the job site. That's why I have project managers. That's why I hire an architect. That's why I have an engineer. That's why I have, people that manage the job site. And if I know, and if they don't know more than I do, then why the hell are they employed? Right? Their job is to make me look good. Their job is to produce a profit for the company. That's their job. That's not my job. That's their job, right? That's why they get paid salaries. That's why they make, pretty damn good income. So why do I need to know how to work with my hands? Why do I need to know how to use a tool? We have training programs for that. We have people for that, right? My job is not to do that. So quit trying to corner me into admitting that, I don't know shit about job sites. I've already said it 50 or 100 times already in other videos. I don't know shit about job sites. I don't care to know. It's not my job, right? But what I am looking to focus on today is, why did you choose the path that you're on? Why did you decide to work with your hands? Why did you buy an F-150? Why did you buy tools, right? Because the more you invest in tools, the more you're hooked into working with these hands. Why not work with this? Why not design a business? Why not get some help to design the business and get out of the tools? It's a trap. Get out of the tools, hire people to work with their hands, and hire people who can do, hire 10 people who can do a better job than you can. I know I just swore at you. Oh my God, nobody can do a better job than I can. We can, we can train, brain surgeons, we can train astronauts, we can train, brilliant pilots, but we can't train people to use a chop saw and a compressor. And come on, stop taking yourself so seriously. We can train 10 people to do a better job than you can, especially at running your business, right? So I'd like to find out why you're on the path that you're on now. What drove you to work with your hands? Why aren't you hiring 10 or 20 people? And why aren't you making a shit ton of money right now? Right? Why aren't you marketing? Why aren't you advertising? Actually, the gentleman who lost a ton of money because he trusted the wrong people, but he knows how to do marketing. So, at least he does marketing, right? So why aren't you using the business tools? There's a shit ton of money to be made in the construction industry. Instead of you driving to the job site every day, I drive from the bedroom to my office and, I'm not stuck in traffic. And yet chances are, I produce more in a given day than you do in terms of quality of life and profits for my employees and my people. So you have choices, using a chop saw will produce X number of linear feet of baseboard. Using a computer will produce X number of profit. Using a computer, you can run your business from your cottage, your boat, your RV, whatever you want to run your business from, right? So you make choices every single day. Make a different choice tomorrow morning. Make a different choice today saying, okay, what I've done for the past 20 years doesn't count. What I want to do tomorrow or starting tomorrow, I don't know what it is, but I'm going to get some help or advice to do something different. I want to create a $10 million company. I want to create a $20 million franchise. I want to create a $100 million company. These are the choices that you're making or not making by action or inaction. Guys, there's so much money to be made in the construction industry. You don't have to do it by working with these. Work with this. I don't know how many different ways I can say that, but you have opportunities, you have horsepower. The gentleman that I spoke this morning, I mean, he has a lot of talent. He doesn't know how to use his talent, right? All I'm trying to do is get him on a phone call or a Zoom call so we can talk about possibilities, right? That's all it takes is a phone call, or better yet, join the other, 5, 10, 20 people who are joining me live on Facebook group and ask questions. Let's come up with a strategy. Even if we can help you make $1,000 more a year or $10,000 more a year, I mean, isn't that worth 30 minutes of your time on the Zoom call? Would love to hear your questions, comments below, and please, join the Facebook groups, get active, start asking questions. Instead of discrediting people, and I get a lot of haters, instead of discrediting people, just ask a question. Leo, how can I do this better? I have 6 advisors. I'm not perfect. Trust me, 2 divorces, I'm not perfect. But what I do know is how to ask for help or advice. I have 30 subcontractors because I know I'm an idiot. I don't know how to do shit. That's why I hire the right people. Again, would love to hear your questions, comments below. Let's talk again soon. Take care.